here.
Are you still waiting?
I've been. Should we go and start?
Yeah.
This one, they're wrong. We're just going to wander on. We're just wandering on.
Welcome, everybody.
We're just wandering on. I don't. Hang on a minute. Let's. All of this could be gold. So, don't say anything. I've turned it off now. Hang on. Are we pulling that for?
9.
Well, I'm in very. As you know, this area today, in the last hour and a half, has been very stressful and technical. So, right, we're recording now. I want the camera. Hello, everybody. This isn't it. I want the camera on me, but I don't know why I can't work out how to do that. I just turn it round. That's it, isn't it? No, it's not on you. No, then it, what? There it is on you. No. Yeah.
I'm very shy. I'm really shy. Don't do that.
She's really shy. It says the lady in purple and leather trousers, who's dressed like a siren. Can they see both of us on there?
Not yet.
That's fine. That's fair enough.
Perfect.
Only it's just me.
All right. Hang on. Well, could you?
I'm loving this now.
Yeah, look, you got the power. You got purple lipstick on and everything.
Good for you.
Oh well, thank you very much indeed.
There you go.
Are we there?
Yeah.
Perfect. Oh, hang on a minute. Yeah. Well, would you be surprised I spotted that? I'm
It's only my husband.
Oh, what? Is that really your husband?
Why is he sitting all the way over there?
Why are you not sat next to it?
He didn't want to sit in the front
Very
row.
first.
Oh,
He's worse
jeez.
than me. He's very shyer than me. I'll budge up because this is short.
Okay, you need to now. I'm going to give you some technical. You've really got to speak into your
I
microphone.
know. That's why I'm getting close. Otherwise, I'm going to be like
No,
that.
you've got plenty of room. Look, you can pull it now. Pull it.
Okay,
Go.
I'll sit appropriately.
Go on, Kath. Pull it. Hey, fellas. Hey. Hey, fellas. Go on, Kath. Pull it. Pull it real good. Dun 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 dun. We have had it's got very quiet, very tense, which is how it's been for the last. Shall we start? Okay.
Yeah, do it.
Oh, my fucking computer's frozen. Honestly. I know you don't want to know about it, but I'm going to tell you about it. It's been an absolute. Oh God, I don't even remember how you work this. Just bear with me. Bear with me. Oh shit, that's buggered it. Honestly, I don't know what's going on today. What's that? No, that's me. No, okay, that's the wrong thing. How do I get the thing? There we go, ladies and gentlemen, live from Brighton, it's the Rabbit Hole! Oh God. Sing me a song, play me a game, you're gonna have that one again. Started a little bit too high there. Started a little bit too high, but I went for it, and that is... What song was I singing there?
The Cannon and Ball song?
The Cannon and Ball song. We played...
Heavy on the ball?
I like... I'm going to ignore that, because I think it was an insult, but it was too clever for me to get. I like Cannon and Ball a lot, and on the radio show, we played their version recently of... What have you done? For those listening at home in black and white, there is a very, very drunk... I'm teasing. There's a very kind lady on the front row who is acting as our camera, our director of photography, our DOP. but she keeps fucking it up.
She's also proving her husband right, that he was right to move on to the second row, rather than saying
Are there any other couples that are not sat next to each other? We were told there's a party from Hove. No, they didn't turn up. Okay, fine. That's. I've got like an hour's worth of Hove material. That's gone. So I like Caroline and Ball, and we played some Caroline and Ball on the radio show the other day, but we were distracted. But it was their version of Everybody's Making It Big But Me by Dr. Hook. And did you hear the line that they said halfway through?
No.
Oh, it was brilliant, and I sort of heard it, but I sort of, it registered later on.
Was it a diss to, like, I don't know?
Go on.
That fella.
What?
Eddie Large, Little and Large.
No, it was Caroline and Ball.
Yeah, no, but surely it should be like a bit of a diss rapping in the middle.
Like the Crips and the Bloods,
Yeah.
the Biggie and Tupac.
Yeah,
were they on the same side or were they on a different side?
I don't know.
Right, they were on different sides, so that's a shame.
That's that sorted.
But listen, and this went out on the radio, and this is, we get people, if people complain about us quite a lot, and you complain to Ofcom, the regulatory body, and I have never had an Ofcom upheld, never, because I know the rules. Kath, how many Ofcoms have you had upheld?
I had one, I'm not sorry.
Okay, no, fine. But someone could legitimately make a complaint about this, that I didn't apologise.
Oh, really?
I think so. Have a listen. Hang on a minute, we'll get there. This is Cannon and Ball, right?
Hey, listen to this. I've heard the goddamn man, he's got this foxy chick.
There we go.
She wipes off his makeup.
It might be some way into the song, I don't remember, so this could be a...
John got 2 pound ladies. Tommy, you've got 3. So what? But
Hang on a
I'm
minute.
still seeing them same old things that I used to see. Everybody.
I've got a feeling this work here.
Is anyone busy later?
Here we go, here we go.
Look out. Well, I got charisma, a personality. Everybody.
Okay, but we're in now, we're in. We've got to see it through to the end. Here we go. Like, all the way. Like this bit.
Oh, well, that's something fantastic.
Here we go, here we go, here we go. Listen.
No, it shows. Well, I paint my face with glitter just like a poet does. And I wear
Here we go.
the same mascara that Mick Jagger does. You're a woofer. No.
And that went out on the radio. And it's sort of like, because I was busy trying to do something, and then I thought, oh God, I shouldn't have played that, really. So, Katherine, why don't you explain who we are, where we are, what we are, what this is, and how the boys and girls at home can get involved.
All right, I'll do all that stuff.
Yes.
We've come back to the COB, the Caroline of Brunswick, Brighton. We're doing the rabbit hole. It's a...
You said that as though, you kind of said it as though you half expected a cheer, like... But you weren't confident enough. Like in America, if you'd have said, we're live at the Caroline of Brunswick Sports Bar.
They'd say, why are you talking like that?
No! The Americans, if you're in America, and this is, I think I could be a really good comedian in America, because all you got to do is go on stage and go, you got up the Britishness. You got you do all that shit, right? So you go full Hugh Grant. So I'm from London, and it's great to be here in New York City. Everyone goes nuts, and then you just mention places. Go like, today I drove through Dallas. Oh, the people from Dallas will go, wow, yeah, man.
New York, that's a bit of a way.
Well, I've gone there from London. I've gone to... There we go, next You see?
Gosh.
So, what I'm saying is...
Yeah.
What I really want to hear from you tonight, Katherine, what I really want to hear from you tonight, if you've got a chance of going through to the judges' houses, is... just sort of a brilliant thing we can do. Hang on a minute. I'm going to write
It's going in the book.
It's going in the book. audition for a Kath replacement. We'll get to that in a minute. So what I really want to see from you this evening is I want you to introduce the show as though you're an American.
Alright,
Gosh.
welcome to the Caroline of Brunswick. This is the Rabbit Hole Show. That's Iain, obviously. He's the one doing most of the talking. And we're going to be talking to you for the next hour or so. And
I'm going to be talking to you guys.
and you can join in. You can give us a call. How do they do that?
0203 286 637 if you're watching on Periscope now, or you can Skype Hey Rabbit Hole Show. I've just opened up Skype, so the phone lines are primed and ready to go.
Yeah, they can do that, or you can just pipe up if you're in the audience. We're more than happy to stick a microphone in your face.
It has been, well, here's the problem, right? We got some answer phone messages that people have left, but my computer's gone to cock, so I've not been able to listen to these answer phone messages earlier, which is what I would normally do.
What could possibly go wrong?
Well, so I'm just gonna. That can't be right. It's saying, sir, would you come and look at this? This is Skype. When does it say that message was left?
Tomorrow.
Imagine if that message is Kath phoning up saying that don't play this message because I'm dead. We're going dark, guys. We're going to get a message from tomorrow. Here we go.
Bill is a bad, you get me so bad, you know lose, we got the wolves, we be wolves for one, we be wolves for one, la 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 la, hey, la 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 la, hey, we are Premier League, hey, we are Premier League, we are Premier League, hey, we are Premier League.
It was Catherine.
I got 2 words there. Gosh, he's happy, isn't he? I wonder what's happened.
If you're watching live, you can give us a call 0203 286 6370. And that's kind of it. And you're welcome to chip in at any point. You can shout stuff out. We've got a microphone there, which should reach some people. Now here's the thing. First of all, have we got any members of the press that have snuck in here tonight to try and catch us out? Any guys? Whoa! Whoa! Well, here's the. Oh, what was I going to say? I had something. Audition for a Kath replacement. We'll do that. We can turn that into a reality. Yep.
Just scrub out Kath and put Iain.
Okay, well done. That's clever. We have spent the afternoon in Brighton. We came down to Brighton early, and we've had a really good day.
We've had some fun times,
haven't we?
Officially fun times.
Who here lives in Brighton?
Hey.
1.5 people. Sir, I could tell you live in Brighton by the way you're dressed. I mean, it's flamboyant. Brighton is kind of nice. Who came and this is what I was going to say.
Oh right, okay.
I'm very.
You're going to feed your insecurity.
I'm going to feed my insecurity. Yeah, you know what I'm saying.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying.
Yeah.
Who came last time?
Hey.
Well, that's good.
That's 5 people, 5, 7, 8 people.
There was more than 5.
I bought a ticket.
But you didn't come?
No.
Well, fuck you. Alright. Right, hands up who came last time. We're gonna, 1, 2, 3, 4. You don't count, you work here for 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. Right, this holds what, about 60, 65 people, right? He's doing
the maths.
So that means 49 people hated the last. Well, maybe 49 people came last
They might
time.
not been able to get a ticket.
Yeah, they weren't fast enough.
There was a couple from Wales. So
Oh yeah, those chances. I didn't like that Welsh couple. I know we made the night about them, but that was just 'cause I didn't want them to kill me and then have sex on my dead corpse. Can I ask? Is there another type of corpse? Can I ask a question? Hang on, we've got a phone call. Okay, good. Hello, caller. You're down the rabbit hole.
Oh, hello. My name's Dave. I'm from the Sunday Gazette. Iain, what did you have for breakfast this morning?
I had a.
Don't answer that.
No, I want to share, like sharing with people. I'm not.
Yeah, get on with it.
I had a bowl of porridge.
Iain Lee hates meat eaters. Thanks very much for everyone.
Oh, jeez. Oh, guys.
I've got you again.
I have porridge, and I'm saying porridge as in Porage.
Right.
Because that's the correct way to spell it. It is, it's my Scottish ancestry.
Say again.
Porridge. But I had it with salt. For the first time the other day.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You didn't have it again after
No,
that.
it's. Have you had it? So it's just salty porridge. I didn't know how much you're supposed to put on there.
She has had salty porridge.
I noticed there's a ring on that finger, but there's no ring on yours. They're not. Ditch that man immediately. Oh no! Oh, boo!
Also, see a doctor.
You're out of order. They won't hear the high five. You see, so I'm sounding like a It's salty porridge, but I don't know how much salt you're supposed to put on it. So I was quite. You saw me with the chips today. I was quite.
Yeah.
Put it all on, and it was all right. So that's my porridge
Excellent
story.
Excellent story. Is sugar in future?
Oh, this is what I was going to
Not even
say.
answering it. Can't afford himself.
If you're having sex with someone,
I don't want to think about that train of thought.
okay, well, but do. If you're having sex with someone, this is more for the men. No, it would work for the women as well. If you're having, if the woman is, I don't want. We're not going to get scatological or blood, except for this. That. I'm not really. I'm not. Right.
You're on your own then.
What would you do?
Well, I would hope I'd have noticed earlier that they were feeling a bit dicky. Have you spoken to her at all that evening?
Well, you. Hello? Hello, caller, you're down the rabbit hole.
Hi, Iain. Have you got to the start part of the stage of the programme where you talk about salty porridge?
We just finished the salty porridge section, yes.
Oh well. Okay, I'll try again next time.
Okay, thanks very much for calling. And that's what the show is, guys. I just wondered what you would do in that situation.
What?
Just put my headphones on for a bit. Just
I think the polite thing to do is to gently close their eyes and leave, isn't it?
Well, you okay?
Or call a priest.
You might not know because when men die, they sometimes ejaculate, and that is a fact. That is a fact. They do. That is a fact. They do a death poo. No one talks about this, right? And one day, you're going to come home. You're going to find him trousers around his ankles, porno on, dead. And there is. We're gonna honestly, it's gonna get classy in a minute. I promise. But you do a death poo and you do a death cum. Death cum, by the way, great name for a band. If anybody wants that.
Wow.
I would finish.
We know you would.
Okay. So, you take this caller. Go on.
Hello, caller, you down the rabbit hole. Who's that?
Oh, they've gone. It looked like I set that up. I didn't. I swear to God, guys. I swear to God, I didn't set that. We didn't rehearse that or anything. That just happened. Now.
No.
Hello, caller. You're down the rabbit hole.
What about the death jizz? Have you done that bit
We've
yet?
literally... We've literally just finished that section.
Oh, I can't catch a fucking break now.
These late entrances remind me of something. You know, today we went on the Today we went on the shittest ghost train in the world.
Oh, we went on Brighton Pier, right? Because when I love the seaside. I love the British seaside, and I do. I think it's brilliant. I love, but this. This isn't a proper seaside because it's not got sand on, but I like the whole kind of beachy lifestyle thing, right? And so whenever I go to the seaside, walk on the pier, have some chips, bishy bashy boshy, I'm sorted. But at the end of Brighton Pier, there's like a fairground, and we went and had a go on some rides, didn't we?
We did. He tricked me because I absolutely hate ghost trains because I'm
You're scared?
I'm scared of everything.
And also,
he could jump out on me now, sitting next to me, and I would still jump up.
And the thing about this ghost train that I'd read is that because it's on the pier, it's actually on a site where a pirate ship sank, and there were real ghosts. They built it specifically there so that real ghosts would come and haunt it.
But it turns out the real ghosts have left because it was shit.
It was really, really shit.
But in a brilliant way.
You've got to talk into that bit.
Hello.
There we go, that's it.
In a brilliant way, it's shit.
Go on.
Because we were in this sort of car. I don't know why we had to tie ourselves into that, by the way, because it was quite modern.
You had the pull down bar, and then you had to have a strap on. You had to have a strap between your legs, like a safety belt, but just between.
So you think, oh, this is going to be amazing.
Yeah.
We went in, and it was one of these where it was just shit sitting up, wasn't it? You drive past, and just as you passed it by, well, just after you've passed it by, somebody go.
Tell them about the worst one where he's patting.
There was a man with a severed head. And I don't know what he was supposed to be doing with it, like chopping it off or something, but it looked like he was bouncing it. Really bored.
But then so we went on and it was rubbish, and I'm beginning
So we passed this man. Things would just sit up.
I'm beginning to think there was like a giant fluorescent spider. I don't think
that didn't sit up, that came down.
That came down. I like ghost trains, but I'm beginning to think that the last ghost train I went on that scared me was like 35 years ago when I was about 8 years old. So I don't think ghost trains can scare adults, but you got scared in one.
It wasn't really a ghost train, it was like one of those House of Horror things.
Haunted house.
You had to walk through it, and it had actual people in there dressed up. And not only would they like jump out, which is my worst nightmare, I hate it, they would also chase you. So everyone came out at the end like next to the queue that were waiting to go in. Yeah. So already you're hyped up thinking, what the hell is going to happen? Also, I was sacrificed by my group to the Chainsaw Massacre guy.
Wow, really?
He came out, came out of this like butcher shop scenario, and they just pushed me to him. And I got stuck.
You would though, wouldn't you? Someone's got to go.
Stuck, and he actually got the chainsaw and he ran it up the side of my leg. So that's why I don't like them anymore.
And that explains that huge scar. Right? Hello, caller. You're in the rabbit hole.
Hello, Ian. Hello, Catherine.
Oh, hello.
Hello.
Yes.
Can you hear me? Yes.
Hello. Yes.
Okay. I have a question for you. A television question.
Okay.
Okay. Name me 6 television shows, one word that you can eat.
Oh, that's good. 6 television shows, one word that you can eat. Bread.
Porridge.
Porridge. Bread porridge.
Mash.
Mash.
1, 2,
3. Mash. 3. Is there a show called Celery?
No.
Okay. Okay. Go on. We've got 3, Catherine. How many of your team got?
None.
Okay.
Anyone? Chips.
Chips! Yes! That's what I'm talking about. That's 4.
Yep, see. What we got? We got chips, mash, what did you say?
For fuck's sake, I don't know. I'm not keeping
Monkfish.
Hang on, monkfish. Is monkfish a programme?
Let's check on the database. No.
Right. Okay.
Catfish, that was one.
Catfish you can eat. I'm not allowing roots. The banana split is 2 words. It's got to be 1 word. Well, have we got like a time limit? Is someone going to die if we don't?
No.
So right, we've got porridge, mash, chips, bread, catfish. We need 1 more.
Neighbours.
Bread.
All right, Jeffrey Dahmer. Fine.
2 more, isn't it? You need...
No, fuck off. You said... Robbie, go through the ones we've said you've heard.
Okay. Porridge, chips, mash, bread. So there's 2 more.
No, there's not. We had catfish.
That's not one.
Yes, it is.
I'm not allowing that.
Oh, sorry. You meant programs that you've heard of. Okay, right. So,
Food that you would eat.
Here's a clue. The voice of Absolute Radio. Well, it does all the adverts.
Toast.
Yep. There's 5.
It's called Toast of London.
No, 1 more.
Oh, it's called Toast of London. Thank you. So you can go and shove it up your arse. Well done. Who said it was called Toast? Was that you? Thank you. Well, thank you. There we go. Click at the back there. Well done. What's a...
Outrageous.
That is a prank call. But then, before that, we went on a roller coaster.
Was what was it called, the mouse or something?
It was, I don't know, it was a deceptive name.
And who was on it?
The Crazy Mouse.
The Crazy Mouse. Is anyone who has been on that and lived to tell the tale?
It's great, isn't it?
Fucking hell, man. Jesus. And I went on it for a laugh going, because it looks like, it's so deceptive. It looks like it's going to be okay.
Because you're sitting in kind of like a waltzer.
Yeah. And we got on and they said, oh, because there's only 2 of you, you have to have, it says, because of today's weather conditions, you have to have 3 or more in a thing, which makes me think. They're saying that if you've got 2 in, it's so windy you might blow off into the sea. So we got on. Hello, sorry. Is there someone there?
He's talking about blowing off.
Hello, caller.
Hello.
Oh, it's you again. I just cut you off.
And it was Cracker.
What?
Cracker.
It was Cracker the film.
Cracker.
Oh my God.
So we'll start the show in a minute.
So we have to have 3 of us on there.
Yes. So we were joined by an 8-year-old girl.
And he said, oh, is this scary? She went, no, it's great.
So and I said, why are you on here on... She said, have you been on it already? I said, yeah. I said, why are you on here on your own? Oh, that's my dad over there.
Yeah.
And the dad was stood there and I said, hey, get on here with your daughter. He went, no fucking chance. And now I know why. It was... Bloody hell, it was horrendous, wasn't it?
Ian started out really, really well.
Yeah.
He said, I'm not going to swear because she's only little. Good, don't swear. By the end, fucking hell! Screaming.
Seriously.
Screaming. There was a tear, wasn't it?
It looked like you were going to go in the sea! I thought we were going to go in the sea. And then it starts... Hello? Hang on a minute. Then it starts, you're up there, and it starts spinning around. And what it does is it lurches you to the edge, and you think, oh, fuck this. And then it goes down, and then you start going backwards. And I've got... I don't know what happened, but I've got a brain injury. And I get very, very motion sick. Even just doing that actually made me feel a bit queasy, which is why I brought it up. But I was feeling really sick, and you brought up childhood trauma, I don't know. But the whole ride, and I don't like swearing in front of kids, but it was literally, oh, fuck this, fuck this, fuck this, fuck! But then I toned
Me and the kid were laughing our heads off.
Then I toned it down and to just shit. A lot of bullshit.
Really long
shit. That was an awful... But we've got a caller here. Hello, who's this, please?
Oh, yeah, I'd just like to leave a message for Emily. There's Emily in your crowd, and I'd just like to say I had a really good night last night, and that the underwear that she left behind is very, very comfortable to wear.
Oh, dear. No. That's inappropriate. Someone did leave a message, right? I managed to get some of the messages. I don't know where they've saved because this the computer's gone to. Why don't you do a cath fact while I try and find?
What kind of cath fact do you want? Do you want like a star-study cath fact? Do you want a spooky cath fact? Do you want a? Oh, here's one.
Spooky.
Right.
Someone said spooky.
Right.
Spooky.
Get this one.
Hang on a minute. Let's get the spooky music going here.
You'll like this one, Ian. 'Cause you've got the gift, haven't you?
Yeah, I've got the gift.
These
Actually. Here we
days.
go. Some spooky music.
Brighton was home to the woman known as the mother of modern witchcraft. Did you know this? No. You're about to know it. Okay. The Wiccan Doran Valiente, who has her own blue plaque. She worked as a translator at Bletchley Park during World War II. But after the war, she became High Priestess of the Gardnerian Coven at Bricket Wood. Is this exciting yet?
Not yet.
Right. Then she fell out with them because she realised a lot of the things that they were preaching was from Aleister Crowley. Scary man.
Right. Yeah.
She started writing her own books.
I said spooky.
Whoa!
Here we go.
Whoa! The crowd has turned against Kath. Normally they turn against me, and you probably still will do at some point this evening. But I'm going to enjoy this. Come on.
All right, here's the spooky part.
Okay, here we go.
At one point, she joined the far right.
So she's John Gorn.
National Front, Northern League.
Peanuts.
Oh, yeah!
Peanuts?
Why is everyone
Brown show.
Yeah.
Oh! Shows you can eat.
I'm thinking, because my memory is going, right? Yesterday, I was with my youngest and we just parked and we went into W.H. Smith's to get comics, and I said to him, I don't remember where I've parked the car. And he's 6 and his face was like, oh my God, my dad's an idiot. And I'm thinking, is Peanuts, is that, what is that? But it was something we did earlier, was it the food?
Like 10 minutes ago.
Okay.
There's a time delay over here.
Yeah, we go. And there's a time delay here together, we're in 1943.
Oh,
Sorry.
can I have another go at spooky cast back then?
Oh, is that one finished?
I'll do it. I'm giving up.
Oh.
I don't care anymore.
You've crushed her dreams.
That's fine. That's fine, I know who you are. Right, give me music
Talk
again.
into this bit. What you're doing is this.
No.
There.
That doesn't work. Look, that don't work.
No, it doesn't.
That don't work.
Fuck's sake, you got right. Fucking, it works.
Talking to the end.
There. Alright.
There we go.
Alright, everyone's a frigging expert. Alright.
Can I just...
Music,
can
now.
I just... I'm sorry, boss. Okay. Here we go.
Oh, new music. Right, new chance. Preston Manor is thought to be one of the most haunted houses in Britain. Preston Manor. It's got a white lady, it's got a grey lady,
Racist.
and it's got a dismembered hand that floats about by your bed. Carl from Living TV's hit show Most Haunted
Yes.
reckons he was confronted by the white lady, but we all know it was probably one of the crew throwing a spoon.
Is that the end of that?
The end.
Okay. So, who here has seen a ghost? Hang on. Well, hang on. There was a ghostly voice at the back.
It was a ghost.
Catherine, why don't you
Will we
take
be able to
the
extend?
yellow microphone?
Can we fully extend?
You leave that one. You might have to meet halfway, but I'm keen to hear this spooky. You don't need to speak too closely into that one.
Alright, this doesn't come out loud, does it?
No, it doesn't come out loud, which is unfortunate. Which means if you really want to hear it, you'll have to download the podcast, guys. I'm sorry about that. Okay, here we go. Here we go. Hello there.
So I was on Easter break from uni and I went home to visit my mum, and she was running a pub in Hertfordshire.
Yeah.
It's a really old, spooky thatched pub in a tiny village. And I'd been a bit jaded from my journey and lugging all my dirty washing back. So I made my way up to bed, up in the rafters, and woke up in the middle of the night to this mist above the bed. and then this sort of head and shoulders of like a sort of highwayman figure sort of came out of the mist and hovered above me.
Dick?
At which
Turpin? Dick Turpin?
So at that point I wasn't quite sure whether I was really seeing it or dreaming, wasn't sure.
Yeah.
So I woke up and put the light on, nothing there. Went back, lay back down, the mist came back and the head came out right just above my head.
Wow.
At which point I dived under my duvet, Scooby-Doo style, and just repeated the Lord's Prayer for about an hour.
Wow, that's holy.
Got my washing the next day and went back to university.
Sod that. Round of applause for that young lady there who's seen things we can't even begin to imagine. But I'll be honest, that a lot of I was just thinking about her dirty pants. Speaking of which, we had a real disaster today. I'm going to say, hello caller.
Yeah, shows you can eat.
Yeah, shows you can eat. It sounds like you got. Well, it sounds like you got a dick in your mouth. I don't know if you can remove that. No? Okay, see.
Wings.
Sorry, what?
Wings.
Wings. Well, what TV show is called Wings?
There was one.
There was one called Wings. Who was in it?
Take answers or what?
Wings.
Yeah.
It was
an airport.
Shut it! You just mate. Why are you backing this liar up?
No, it was an airport and there was pilots.
Right, who are you, caller? Who are you? Right, fuck off. Was there really?
Yeah, it did exist.
All right, but I'm still not going to allow it.
Yeah, you got another one.
Oh, are you googling it?
Cats.
Kath, do you want to tell him the 2 reasons why that one doesn't count?
No, I don't know them.
Well, one, it's not a TV
It's been
programme.
on telly though.
No, it's
They
not.
have had cat special.
Cat special.
Cat little and large did a cat special.
They did a spoof sketch about cats.
There you go.
Cats is not a.
That's a
It
fact.
wasn't one word. Spoof sketches
And you can
that
eat
you
a
can
cat.
stroke. You can't eat a cat. I would eat my cat if I had to. If push came to shove, if I was stuck on a desert island with Velvet, who is going to be 19 in about 2 weeks' time.
She's not fat enough to eat anymore, is she?
No, but there'd still be a little bit of meat on there.
Well.
I would do that. People that say, I'll go, you know, I can never eat my pets. Well, you're an idiot, because if there was a nuclear war...
They would eat you. They would eat you.
No, they wouldn't.
Yeah, they would.
That's bullshit. That is bullshit.
That
is
you
libelous.
thinking, if push comes to shove, I definitely would.
I don't buy that. There's that thing, isn't it, that if you...
She's nibbled your nipples.
If there's hang on a minute, sorry, now there's a hand up.
He's got one. Come on.
Babe.
Babe.
It's a fucking film, mate. It's a film.
It's been on the television.
Is that Eduardo? Are you Eduardo?
Couldn't possibly say.
I've not seen you for years.
Well, you know. Now you're in my town.
Right, Eduardo, right? Fucking hell, you've got a nerve turning up here. He used to phone up a show that I did on LBC, right? And he was a troll before trolls had been invented. And he wasn't. He used to phone up, and he came in one day. If I got this right, like a big Mexican hat.
That's it.
And you did like some Mexican. Were you with a band, or was it just you?
One of the #1 purveyors of Mexican music in the UK for a short period of time. Until that bloke that's on the Doritos advert at the moment did the gig.
So did you audition for that gig?
No, we never got.
Okay. Well, you've got. Would you like to perform a Mexican song for? Are you Mexican yourself?
No.
Okay. Would you? It's cultural appropriation. He's like Bruno Mars, this fella, isn't he? Look.
You read that.
I've got my finger right on the pulse. Bruno Mars. It was a Twitter moment. That's how I know. Would you like to perform a Mexican song for us?
Do you have? Yes, if you want me to.
Guys, well, hang on a minute. This doesn't have to be one of those. Yeah, whoa. If you genuinely don't, then I don't want it to be one of those fake. Oh yeah, and everyone's going. I don't want to fucking hear Mexico. I fucking hate Mexico.
Nobody really wants to hear a Mexican.
So let's do this in the interest of fairness. If you would like to hear Eduardo do a Mexican song, let's put your hands up and make some noise. It's going to be close. If you would not like to hear Eduardo, get up and do a Mexican song. Put your hand up, make some noise. I'm sorry.
It's louder.
I'm sorry, dude. That does. It's nice to see you, man. How are you doing?
Good.
That's good. It's good to spend
We'll
a
have
long
another
time.
vote later.
So, oh yeah.
We'll have another vote later.
I think he's bored. He's your husband. Well, he is for tonight anyway. I'm guessing that you brought him along as opposed to him bringing you along. Right. There we go. You see. So you. Oh God, look at that face. Look.
I'm a big fan.
Well, I'm a big fan of you, and you've got a beautiful, beautiful crystal. She has. She's got a look at that on your. There.
This one.
Yeah. It's like show it. It's the biggest crystal I've ever seen in my life. It's like the Pink Panther. What crystal? What? Oh fuck this! Oh God! Hello, caller. You're down the rabbit hole.
Hey, boss!
Oh!
Hey.
Yeah, Alan.
Yeah,
Yeah, okay. You can talk to Alan, Catherine.
What's going on, Alan?
Hey, Kath, you alright?
Yeah, I'm fine. What's going on?
Well, let
Alan?
me go to the Kaiser.
What?
And I'll talk to you, Colin. Mum had the telly on in the background.
His mum's got the telly on in the background.
What's going on, Alan?
It's casualty.
It's casualty.
I mean, in the same plot line as it was when they first started it 30 odd years ago.
I don't know. Why have you called us this evening, Alan?
Because I feel I want to know what topics you've got with a show. Because I want to inject some humour into the topics.
Okay.
Wow.
Okay. Let's go through the things I've written down. We've not mentioned all of these yet. Ghost trains.
Well, I used to enjoy them when I was a kid. Well, I don't know.
Great
story.
Great injection of humour. Roller
Because
coasters.
it was spooky.
Okay, they were spooky. Roller coasters.
It depends if you like the big one.
I tell you, this is what I was going to say. This will be the last below the belt reference.
Oh, I very much doubt it.
No, it will be because I really want to get on Radio 4, and I just think this very low level bass humour that you draw me to, Catherine, I think it's holding me back. But this will be the last bit. So I went to the toilet at the restaurant on the pier today.
Quite a posh restaurant.
Was it called Pier Point? What's it called?
Pier Court?
Pier Court.
Is it?
And and a fella, right, there's only one cubicle, right? So I'm waiting, and then there's another guy waiting after me. It's really, and so the first guy came out and looked at me, and then went out, washed his hands and went. And so I went in, I'm thinking, there's a fella stood there. I thought, right, what I'm going to do is I'm going to get the first guy, and I'm going to embarrass him unnecessarily to buy me some time. So I went in and I flushed the toilet to make it sound like he was a filthy pig and he hadn't flushed the toilet. That toilet was in immaculate condition. But I did that to drown the noise of any movements. No. So I did what I had to do. We did what we all have to do from time to time. And there was no toilet paper there, guys. It was that classic.
What you do?
That's the noise I made. I made the noise of a Wookiee. Well, I panicked. He really is injecting humour into these stories. Normally I carry a handkerchief around with me, right? And I didn't have a handkerchief. But then I remembered, because I didn't have a handkerchief, I had a napkin from the table where we'd enjoyed some delicious fish and chips to blow my nose. So I thought I can use that. I didn't have that with me. I'm panicking. I'm thinking, right, well, I don't want to tell that gentleman out there that there's an issue. Certainly didn't want to use a sock, which I have done in the past. I just knew I had a busy day. It was a pretty clean drop.
But you couldn't be sure at that point.
But so I worked out what I could do was I could get out of the restaurant, go and get a napkin, and come back. And
a walk known as the Space Invader.
Oh, I waddled over to Kath. I'm like this. And I told my best mate what happened to me. My best mate, I shared an embarrassing, uncomfortable, shameful story with my best mate.
In graphic detail.
Yeah, and you just pointed at me and laughed.
And then watched you go back to the loo.
Yeah.
Again, Space Invader style, like this.
But it turned out. Anyway, it was all good. But the fella that came out should have told me.
Yeah.
He should have told me. He should have said, "Excuse me, there's no toilet paper in there."
But maybe he was going through the same thing in his head. How am I going to sort this out?
Because I didn't tell the next guy there was no toilet paper. So it's like the human centipede.
Shit dominoes.
Maybe toilet paper was banned in that toilet.
Yeah, maybe. Yeah, well, that's a weird thing to say. Maybe toilet paper was banned in that toilet. No, I'm not going to say that because I'm going to be. Then, so we're sat in. Hello? Are you reading the comments? I don't know your name. What's your name? Lindsay. And Lindsay, can you read some of the comments from the Periscope? Well,
just occasionally.
Okay, well, if a good one comes up, Lindsay,
It's not all the time.
you can. Okay, you can be. Mate, steady on with you now. You can. What comment? What does it say?
Hold on, what the glasses? Hold on. Iain, were you on the Big Breakfast?
Fuck's sake.
They liked you on that. They always liked you
I was
on
good
that.
on the Big Breakfast. They offered me the Big Breakfast right at the end, and I said no. Anyway, no, I was not. But so we're sat in the Pierpoint Cafe, and this young lady came over to me, about 18, 19. She was a youngster, and she said, "I'm really sorry to interrupt you, but my friend Olivia, my friend, it was called Olivia, is gone to the toilet." I'm thinking, I fucking hope there's some toilet paper. But she's a big fan of yours. She voted for you. And when she comes back, could you come over and surprise her? And I went, yeah, sure, fine, I'll do that. But then I was thinking, so then Olivia came back, and I went over and went, "Oh my God, it's Olivia! Olivia, can I get a selfie with you, please?" And I took a picture with her, and I'll show you the picture later on. But I think it was a setup, because I think she hated me, and her friends thought it would be a funny joke to play on her to get that bloke that she thought was a twat. Like, honestly, because I went over there and it wasn't the vibe of
excitement.
It wasn't an excitement vibe. But then I reminded, now I think this story must be apocryphal, but have you heard the story about the guy that sees Frank Sinatra on an aeroplane? He sees Frank Sinatra, and he goes up to Frank Sinatra and he says, "Look, Mr. Sinatra, I'm a huge fan. I'm back there with my wife, and listen, if you can, it would just. My name's Dave, and if you could come over and just say hello to me and my wife, it would make her day. She's had a really tough year. Her mum died, and she's been ill, and we're just back there." And Frank Sinatra goes, "Yeah, sure, okay, but see you later." Half an hour later, Frank Sinatra comes over to the couple, and they're sat there talking, and Frank goes, "Dave, great to see you." And apparently the bloke said, "Fuck off, Frank, I'm busy." I don't know if that, I kind of think that's probably an apocryphal story, but it's a good one. But I think that was what was going on there with Olivia. She didn't tell me to fuck off, but she certainly wasn't pleased to see me.
You didn't ask for the photo. You've got the photo.
I've got the photo. I'll show you. I'll show you. I'll send it to you. If you give me your email, I'll send it to you. We should.
You just got a photo of a teenage girl on your phone.
Yikes! Thanks a lot. Right, now, when we know that the press are phoning up the radio show pretending to be callers to try and get information out of me, you've just given them a fucking doozy.
You went over to her. What? And in fact, you watched the toilets for her to come out.
Tragic comics. Coprophilic fetish, shame of teenage siren type thing. I don't really feel we've done anything, but it's too late in the evening to change that. So, what I'm going to suggest is, why don't you give us another cafac?
No, because I've been going down like.
That's what I was hoping for. Oh, but you pointed.
No,
is it? Why? Hang on a minute. Oh look! Why is it her fault? What's going on?
Don't draw the attention to me.
What? Well, no, you pointed to the lady next to you. I'm assuming that you're a couple, and you went, "It's her fault." And she's sat there going, "What is this? What is?"
I'm sure what I'm being blamed for.
No, nor am I. What are you blaming her for? Wow.
Yeah, I mean.
Oh, well, you mean about spooky facts as well?
No, it was all him.
Okay.
I've got it down in my book, Beard Man.
Okay.
Beard Man, me about spooky facts.
I'm not a fan of slut shaming. I'm not a fan.
You're the woman. Thanks very much, Iain. You're so woke.
I dared myself to say that. I dared myself. I thought, well, you can't say that. I fucking said it. And I surprised myself. I really did. I really surprised myself. Do you want to carry on this or should we? It's awful for everyone.
You're dead now.
I know. Honestly, I'm so sorry. Cut the bit out when I'm saying I'm sorry. But I'm so sorry. I dared myself to say it, and I said it. Come here, buddy. It's what I'm talking about. Right.
No, I'm not doing it.
All right. Well, that's really awkward first hour of the show. What we're going to do, we'll have a little break. Honestly, it works better if you're pissed. That's my tip. We'll have a break.
I'll have a word with Iain about some of his attitudes.
20-minute little break or so, then we'll come back and do another thing. And then afterwards, we'll stick around if you want to have pictures and stuff like that. I've got the sellotape, it's in the boot of my car if you want it. If you want it, I can get it. So we'll stick around afterwards for pictures. But we are... what is the name of this? I can never. I always want to say the Caroline of Brunswick. Is that what it's called?
That's it.
Okay, that's why I always want to say it. Yay! Ladies and gentlemen, you've been listening to the Rabbit Hole live from the Caroline of Brunswick in Brighton. Guys, we'll see you in about 20 minutes. Go and have a drink. Go and have a